if you graduate with those, I didn't know this, but you get those cords, right? I never had, so this is it. This is like the best day ever, right? I don't even care I'm graduating. I got these cords, right? All I want are my cords. I don't want the gown, I just want the cords. That's all I thought about for 4 years. I'm like, I'm getting these cords no matter what. That's the only reason why I want to do this, because I'm finally going to be like the smart kids, right? So I graduate, I get the cords, right? And I go into the office, I get the cords, I put the cords in I'm walking around campus now with the cords on. I'm so pumped up. All my friends are like, what are you doing? I'm like, I got the cords, you don't got the cords, you know? And they're all looking at me, right? They're all making fun of me, right? I'm like, whatever. They have no idea what these cords meant, right? These cords meant, and one thing I realized, guys, it's not about the grades that you get, it's who you become to get the grades. You got to remember that. It's who you become. So it was never about the grades. It wasn't about the 3.3 GPA. It wasn't about the cords. It was who I became to get those cords. So always remember that, guys. It's who you're going to become from now to 4 years from now is going to be unbelievable. It's going to be such a transition. It's like a transformation machine. This is like the transformation machine, like the Hulk, right? That's what's going to happen. And so I graduate, right? I do it, right? I got the cords. I won't take the cords off. We go over to the Long Valley Pub. I don't know if you guys know where that is. I kept the cords on, right? I'm taking pictures with them. I'm telling the waitress, I graduated with the cords, right? I'm telling everybody. And they're like, we don't even know what these cords are. I'm like, I'm telling everyone, right? So what's next, guys, right? I took this positive experience that Centenary gave me. Centenary changed my life. That's why I come back every single year and talk to everyone coming here. Because if I didn't have this, I would have never, ever been here in my life. And I took this positive experience, and it was this foundation of success, right? And then I applied to grad school because I wanted to be a social worker, and I wanted to help kids just like me. That's what I wanted to do. And I got in. My dad said, Jordan, you got denied from every school you ever applied to. You sure you want to pick one school? I'm like, Dad, I'm picking one school. I'm going to get in. I can feel it in my heart. I can do it. He's like, all right. I applied to Fordham in Columbus Circle, and I got in, right? It was insane. I got in. I was about to get my master's, and then right before I was about to get my master's, I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to do that, right? $60,000, I started thinking about it, right? I don't know if I want to do it, right? So I go, you know what? Maybe this is not the route I want to go. But I was filled with confidence, right, at this point. So this is what happens. Confidence is built, right? And you only build it in these situations. You build it during tough times. You build it when you're scared. You build it during the moments where you doubt yourself, and then you prove yourself, and then you prove it to yourself. Because once you prove it to yourself once, you know you can continue to do it, right? And these are the moments where you prove it to yourself. And you have to remember that. You remember that when it's hard, when you're studying, when you want to quit, but you got to keep going. You got to keep writing your note cards. These are the moments where you will prove it to yourself. And I already proved it to myself, so I was ready to go. So then I wanted a job, right? I got a job, and I'm telling you guys this because everything leads back to this moment right here today, right? The Step Ahead program. I got a job selling windows door to door, right? So I went on the interview, and I said, all right. I said, what do I have to do? They're like, all right, Jordan, you just have to ring the doorbell and sell the windows. I'm like, that's it? Like, that's it? I'm like, no test? No, nothing. Just ring the door. I'm like, that's it. That's it. I'm like, all right, I could do this, right? For the first time in my life, I was like, this is pretty easy. All I got to do is ring the doorbell and sell the windows, right? Nothing else. I just went to college for 4 years, right? And that's what I have to do? I'm like, all right, fine. I go out there. I look at everybody. I see everybody else is walking to the door, right? But at this point in my life, I'm somebody who this program, right? Remember, this program will give you 100%. You got to give it 200%. That's what you have to do. And it takes a village, guys, but you got to give it 200%. They'll meet you in the middle, and then you'll be a superstar forever.